President Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. fell sideways on his bike. Yeah, he sort of fell off his bike like in a sideways fashion. And if you like President Biden, or if you love President Biden, you're going to defend him and downplay his falling off a bike and saying that it was no big deal. Whereas if you absolutely hate him or you dislike him, then you're going to criticize this nonstop and talk about this nonstop. And I'm here to tell you that both of you are being very ridiculous. My reaction is, who cares? Who cares? I do not care. The only reason I'm making this video is for clickbait, because I figure a lot of people are going to watch this video if I upload a video like this. So I'm just trying to get more views to my channel. This is the point of my making this video. And so here's the thing. Substantively, you should be focusing on policies. So it's a good thing when President Biden withdrew. I was going to say withdrawed, but I think that's incorrect use of grammar. So withdrew or withdrew from Afghanistan. So it was a good thing when he withdrew from Afghanistan. It was unequivocally a good thing. However, it was a really bad thing. It was a really terrible thing when he did those horrible sanctions on Afghanistan, which are starving Afghanistan civilians. And it was a really good thing when he did a $15 minimum wage for federal contract workers. For federal contract workers, he did a $15 minimum wage. But it was a really bad thing when he did not do a national $15 minimum wage, when he literally just in public did nothing to support the $15 minimum wage that he pretended to support. And of course, the two senators from Delaware, Christopher Coons and that other guy, Thomas Carpenter, like whatever his name was, those two, some of the worst neoliberal ghouls in the Senate, they both voted against the $15 minimum wage, along with that horrible Senator Angus King from Maine, as well as the terrible Senators Shaheen and Hassan from New Hampshire, as well as the awful and most terrible Sinema of Arizona, and of course the worst Manchin of West Virginia. And let's see if I got everyone. I just want to make sure I'm calling out everyone. So Manchin, Sinema, Hassan, King, and oh yeah, and Tester, the awful one from Montana. Yes, those eight were the villains who voted down the $15 minimum wage. However, it is very telling that two of them were the two senators from Delaware, and they're very close to President Biden, and they basically represent his interest in the Senate. So it's really telling when his two top closest allies are voting against the $15 minimum wage. So focus on these policy-related issues. Now, if Donald Trump fell off a bike, I would not care. I don't think he even knows how to ride a bike, but the point is, I would not care if he fell off a bike. I would be more concerned with the fact that Donald Trump assassinated Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. I would be more concerned with the fact that Donald Trump did massive, horrible, debilitating sanctions towards Iran. I would be more concerned with the fact that Donald Trump did a huge, ginormous tax cut for the richest of the rich and incentivized outsourcing and destroy the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I would be concerned with all those things, and I would also be concerned with the fact that Donald Trump negotiated and did diplomacy with Chairman Kim of North Korea, which is a really good thing. Doing diplomacy and negotiations with North Korea was a really, really good thing, and I give Donald Trump credit for that. I give Jimmy Carter credit for that. I give Bill Clinton credit for that. But of course, none of them went far enough, and especially Donald Trump. All he did was meet, which was a big deal. However, he should have just gotten rid of all the sanctions. Now, he did stop some of the military exercises, the very provocative, hawkish military exercises. So that was good, but that was all he did. And basically Donald Trump was just listening to John Bolton the whole time, and John Bolton was sabotaging the negotiations and diplomacy with North Korea, while Donald Trump was just like sitting there and gushing about his love letters. So if Donald Trump had been wasting less time on the love letters and spending more time not listening to John Bolton, spending more time rejecting John Bolton's ridiculous stunts, and firing John Bolton earlier, then his policy toward North Korea would have been better, except Donald Trump was so focused on the personal, hey, I think this guy, Chairman Kim, is in love with me, and he loves me, we fell in love, we met him, we fell in love, and I just care about the personal things, I'm not going to focus on the policy stuff, and even though I have a great opportunity to do a great policy, I'm not going to do that policy, because I'm just focused on person. So that was the problem, in that he did not go far enough. So yeah, anyway, And of course, with Barack Obama, if Barack Obama fell off a bike, I would not care. I would care more about the fact that Barack Obama was massively hawkish and one of the worst presidents, really, because Barack Obama made Donald Trump president, basically, because Barack Obama's horrible failures led to Donald Trump. Barack Obama was a massive war criminal, just like Donald Trump and George Bush. Barack Obama expanded George Bush's spying and NSA stuff, and Barack Obama massively escalated drone strikes, as did Donald Trump. And Barack Obama was like, Flint, Michigan water is clean, and I'm going to pretend to drink it. Yes, and why do you guys not come out vote for me in the midterms? I lost 1,000 seats, but it's my fault. But I'm going to pretend it's not my fault. I'm going to pretend it's fault. Yeah, it's very hard to do Obama impression. I just like my voice can't do those fluctuations. The Trump one is very easy, but the Obama one is just you have to just manipulate your voice so much. So whatever. Yes, but so I'd be more concerned with the fact that he was a horrible, terrible president, and Barack Obama made it so that the Democrats never supported universal health care again, because even up until Bill Clinton, they were supporting universal health care, but thanks to Barack Obama adopting the Nixon Care Plan, the ridiculous strengthening of the private health insurance companies that Nixon and the Heritage Foundation supported, Obama did that. So of course Democrats support that now, and they support the Republican position from the 1990s and stuff. So yes, I'd be more concerned about that. Of course, Obama did a good thing when he did the Iran nuclear deal. Now with George Bush, if he fell off a bike, I would not care. And I'm talking about George Walker Bush, George W. Bush. The thing I'm concerned about with George W. Bush is, of course, the illegal war and the illegal spying and the horrible domestic policies and the deregulation and the recession, and the George Bush and Barack Obama were incredibly hawkish and escalatory with North Korea, and that they're the reason why things got so bad. And with George Bush, when he's not doing a terrible policy and getting a lot of people killed, he's out there saying just ridiculous things like, we got to show this country too many good doctors running out of business, too many OBGYNs unable to practice their love, and California. I don't even remember what he said after that, and I hate the guy so much. I can do an impression to some extent, but I just hate doing it because I hate that guy so much. Bush is terrible. And yeah, and yes, but anyway. So the point is, policies matter. The personality and whatever nonsense and whether or not you personally like or hate the guy does not matter. So if the person falls sideways on a bike, who cares? And for the record, first of all, you should always be wearing a helmet when you're riding a bike. So I guess President Biden here is showing that. And secondly, oh, and by the way, after he fell, he just walked it off and seemed fine. So whatever, who cares? And he got up right away and just started walking. So yeah, whatever. But anyway, and the most important thing is, if you're 6 years old and you're riding a bike, you can fall. If you're 96 years old and you're riding a bike, you can fall. So if you're any age and you're riding a bike, you can fall. And if you ride a bike, you're probably going to fall at least once in your life. And of course, with your bike, you should probably make sure that it's not so old and hasn't been worn out too much, like this guy Biden's probably was, because he's seen riding the bike very often. I'm guessing it's the same one he rides all the time, so might want to get the bike checked out from time to time. And when you're getting off a bike, make sure you're not shifting too much weight to the right side of your body or one side of your body, which I think he was doing. And also make sure that you get your foot on the ground before you try to get off the bike, because if you don't do that, then how are you gonna get down without falling? So yep, so basically you can fall on a bike at any age, off a bike at any age, so keep that in mind. And when you're biking, make sure to stay safe for all of you out there. And also, to reiterate, the reason I did this video is because it's a very recent topic, and I know it's going to get a lot of clicks and a lot of views, and it's going to help my channel a lot. So I did this solely for the purpose of clickbait and solely for the purpose of getting more views on my channel. And of course, go watch the other videos on my channel, because I just want more views on my channel. So do that. And I guess thank you, Joe Biden, for bringing more views to my channel.